Sheriff, you're now on the radio.
Yeah.
You're everywhere, man. What brought this about? How did this happen?
Well, Booty Rush had been talking to me about being on the radio and doing some things for a long time, and I thought it was a great opportunity to get the message out to our community about what's going on in the community. So I came up with doing the sheriff report on the radio so people know what's going on around them, and it turned out to be a good idea. I enjoy doing it, and you know, one of the things we have to do is let people know what's going on.
Yeah, and I love those reports you give on the number of calls received and the kind of crimes that's happening. Man, people being aware is half of your mission. Right?
Sheriff, what's going on? Welcome to the Sheriff Report, guys. Welcome to the Sheriff Report. What you got on your agenda for today?
Hey, how you doing today? Hey, Macon County. First of all, you know, I always got to start with WUBZ 100.7. Thank you, DJ Booty Rush and Hear Me TV, and Patrick Wallace and Kim Wright at Tuskegee Virtual TV. But also, I want to say hey to Jordan Chapman, Brady Lewis, and Danielle Jordan, who are interns with Virtual TV, with Tuskegee Virtual TV. And we have a special guest in the house tonight. We got Chief Frazier, the revealer here. So we're going to have a great night tonight.
Oh, yeah. We got how many cameras we got going? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, we got a lot of them rolling. We got a lot of them rolling. Oh, I gotta say, hey, Andre Brunson too. She's sitting in the studio with me
got
tonight.
The first lady over there sitting over there.
But man, you know, as always, man, I tell you, I really look forward to coming in here on Thursday night and sitting down, having a little fun, and then telling the community about what's going on in the community. Man, I enjoy this, and I
enjoy
let
you too.
people know, hey, I appreciate that. I love my community, love my county, and they really deserve to know what's going on. And it helps out a lot.
It does.
Because more and more people call, you know, people are saying they appreciate, you know, hearing what's going on. But we want them to know where these crimes are occurring so they can protect themselves and be alert and be prepared for what's going on.
Right.
So, man, I want you to know I appreciate everything, Booty Rush, and everybody here. Patrick Wallace and you guys, Kim, you know, in the reveal tonight, it's been a plus for me and the community doing this, and I really enjoy it, and just want to keep it going.
We're going to keep it going.
All right. So we ready for the sheriff report tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, then. Well, between the dates of March 29th and April the 4th, the Macon County Sheriff Department in 7 days has received 1,523 radio transmissions, 1,909 phone calls, 187 911 calls, 213 volunteer fire department transmission totaling 3,832 calls or hits for a 7-day period. We answered 20 complaints. These complaints consisted of 5 arrests, 4 thefts, 1 terrorist threat, 1 recovered property report, 1 impounded vehicle, 1 general report of livestock owner complaints property, 1 fraud report, 1 property damage report, and 1 general report. I want people aware. I want them to know what we're doing out there. I want them to know what we're not doing. If we're not doing anything and we're not helping the community, I want them to let us know. But just informing them on what's going on, informing them where these crimes are occurring is a big help. You know, I want people to be prepared and let them know this place, we have crime. We get a lot of calls. You know, a lot of people say, wow, 4,000 calls in a week, 5,000 calls in a week. Yes, we get that many. And we're out trying to answer them. We're out there trying to do what we're supposed to do for the community. A lot of people say, well, we always see y'all riding in your cars or whatever. Yeah, that's what we have to do to get to these crimes. You know, but I tell our guys, you know, people don't understand the magnitude of calls we get and what we're actually doing, because we're a little different from a police officer. Deputies have to serve papers. They have to do a lot of transports. They have to do a lot of evictions, and we have to be visible everywhere. So we do a lot of riding in those cars. And when we get calls, we stop what we're doing, go answer the calls, and then we get back to serving papers, going to court, you know, and doing the things we need to do. One of the things I like my guys to do is stop in stores, speak to people, stop by communities, stop by houses, let people know we're out there, and ask them, do they need any help? And that has a lot to do with the community policing, which, man, you talked about a whole lot. Community policing is very important.
Absolutely. Now, that's enough of talking to Mr. Sheriff. I want to talk to Mrs. Sheriff. Mrs. Sheriff,
yes.
When do you see this guy?
I see him when he finally gets home from work.
And that is?
In the afternoon, but he gets calls through the night, so he some nights he has to get up and go out and go answer calls also. He's 24-hour sheriff. And then in the morning.
All right.
When we're getting ready
now,
to go out to work.
how do you brave that? Because, you know, a lot of women who's married to law enforcement officers do a lot of complaining about the guy always being gone. How do you cope with the fact that he is out and gone all times of day and all times of night?
I really don't bother him. I know he's doing his job, and he has a lot of stress on the job, so I don't want him to come home to stress. What I do, though, on some calls, maybe accident, the less dangerous calls, I hop in the car and go with him sometimes.
Oh, hot dog. Now, I lay with you right, Mrs. Sheriff. Now,
Yes.
Captain,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
You got any regrets about coming over to the Sheriff's Department after you ran for election?
No, sir, not at all. Sheriff Brunson has put together a wonderful team of law enforcement individuals, all like-minded guys that are hard-working, and we're trying to make him look good. He makes us look good, and we try to support him.
Now, you know, that was a strange situation because I watched all of you guys out there beating the bushes, you know, trying to get to be the high sheriff. And then when it all was said and done, all of you who were running against each other ended up running with each other. Now, whose idea was that? How did that happen?
We got to give that credit to Sheriff Brunson. He had the foresight. He knows that, hey, if we stuck our neck out to run for the head law enforcement job here in Macon County, we must care about Macon County. And so he had enough trust in us to give us a job, and we're not going to let him down. We're going to help him accomplish his goals in Macon County.
Well, I'm going to do my part to try to make you guys look as good as I can look. Make you look, man. All right, Sheriff, I see you got some new trucks down there, man.
Oh, yeah.
The county came through for you.
Yeah,
huh?
they came through, man. It's been a long time coming, you know, and for those, you know, having those trucks just make us better serve the community. It makes people proud of the department. It gives our guys some incentives to do good, and it makes my guys proud of the equipment we have, but it also makes the community proud. You know, we've been down there building cars, painting cars, you know, buying used cars, buying $1,000 cars, trying to turn them into $10,000 cars to serve the community. But I told the people that no matter what we did, we're going to make it work, even if we had to ride bicycles to serve the community. And, you know, it was tough at first. Wasn't it, Cap?
Yes, sir.
It was tough at first, but things have gotten a lot easier for us. And these cars just makes it better for us. You know, we've been getting new equipment, you know, new uniforms. We just try to change the face of the sheriff department and get the people to trust us. And this just helps out a lot. You know, we have 3 of the new trucks in. We got 1 more truck coming, and then we have 2 Tahoes coming. And the fleet should be complete in about a week or so. So we're not going to put them out there till all of them get here. And it's something for the whole community.
Now, I was down at your office today, and I talked to that inmate who is nothing less than an angel, man.
Yes, he is.
Who had decked those trucks out and got them looking good and ready to go.
Yeah.
That is an amazing man.
Man, he is. And we couldn't do without him down there. You know, and I'm telling you, we buy those graphics from this place up in on the other side of Montgomery, and we found out that he does a better job putting them on the truck than they do. So now all we do is purchase them from them and bring them here and let him do all the graphics. He paint the rims, he paint the cars, he does the graphics, he keep them running, and we have some very, very good trustees down there that makes our team run. And people say that people's lives change, you know, when you give people second chances. I'm so glad that those trustees got a second chance. And they have been doing a tremendous job for us down there. We couldn't run the sheriff department without those guys. You know, they cook, they clean, they fix the cars, and it saves the county a whole lot of money.
A ton of money,
Yes,
man.
it does.
Look, he had brand new trucks sitting over there, man, under the shed.
Yeah.
You know what he was most proud of?
What?
A little raggedy Ford out there you got that he's putting
That he
together.
put together
and
for
it's
me.
going to be a cancer mobile.
Yes, it is.
He was proud of that situation.
Well, unfortunately, he painted that car about 3 weeks ago, and we took it to the shop and it was my idea to have a cancer awareness car for the people in this community, and it is really special. It was black and had the pink logos on it. But for some reason, when we got that car back, something had happened to the paint. I don't know what it was. Maybe somebody wiped it down there with something they shouldn't have, but it messed up the paint after we had gotten it done. So guess what? He just said, hey man, let's start over. And I said, I'm with you. So he started taking it apart, sanding it down again, and getting it ready. And when he painted again and we get those logos, it'll be something special that we're going to put back into the community. And it's for cancer awareness. You know, we want people to know that we're with them when they're sick. We want them to know that we're aware, and we want to just get people to recognize what's going on.
Well, all right now. So I appreciate all of you very much, Sheriff and Mrs. Sheriff and Captain.